These are the five most important things that I have learned in my half a decade years of experience in the trading industry. Right. Keep in mind that I chose the long road by teaching myself on any free content that I could get out there. And also I'm a very slow learner. Number one, focus on one thing to trade. Right. This is really important because when I was starting off, I was all over the place, right? And I had 20 different things in my trading watch list, ranging from forex pair, stocks, index, and so on, right? So I was in and out of trades all the time. My goal around that time was to make $1 million as fast as possible. I slowly realized that I was in the right industry, but with the wrong mindset. You get what I'm saying? So by cutting down from 20 different things on my watch list to only one thing to trade, that changed my focus dramatically. So picking one thing to trade, focusing on one thing to trade will make a huge difference. And the second one being learn how to read the chart like a professional, right? In this category, you only need three things. There is three most important things that I have found out that are really important to be able to read any chart like a professional. The first one being price action, right? And the second one will be support and resistance. They are actually respected on the higher time frame, right? And the third one will be moving average. With these three things combined, from my perspective, you don't need nothing else. Because by you being able to read price action and you being able to properly set up support and resistance and having the moving average on there, you don't need no indicator. You don't need nothing else to be able to read the chart clearly. And which bringing me up to the third one, pick a strategy. you know so at this point of time, you have pick one thing to trade. You have learn how to read the chart like a professional. So now you're gonna spend some time with whatever is it that you pick. And my example was US 30. So what I did was I spent weeks, months, years looking at it. You know, I didn't know all of this thing. Now that I know and I'm telling you, you go in there, you pick one thing, and then now you start looking at it because obviously you already have data from the past that will be there on TradingView. So now you look at those data, okay, I see this pattern happening a lot of the time, like couple of times throughout the week and multiple times throughout the month. And I also see probably like this action or trend happening. So now you focus on those things that you could constantly identify that happen multiple times throughout the week. That's when you look out for. That's the beginning of a good strategy, right? Be like, okay, in my case, I spend a lot of time with US 30, right? So I was able to identify a few action and pattern that happen constantly. And I was like, this set of action happened multiple times throughout the week. So let me see the probability of that. That's when the fourth one come in, which is called backtesting, right? Number 4, backtesting. Backtesting pretty much is you have found something that you could constantly identify in the market, right? So now you go back in time and see when this action, trend, or pattern happen, what is my win probability? You get what I'm saying? So by identifying that, some people might struggle with what is backtesting and everything. So in my future video, I will demonstrate how I personally backtest, and that was actually one of the harder content to get out there. Content about somebody sitting in front of the computer and backtesting the strategy and all of that. Like, it's really hard. Like, people don't actually show that. And I found this one guy that did. He literally changed my perspective in the trading industry, and then he speed on my process. So I want to be that guy for you guys. So yeah, back testing, going back in time and testing the probability, your win ratio of your strategy, and which bring me to my fifth one that will literally complete your journey of being a learner in the trading industry is forward testing, right? Forward testing is really important, right? Unlike back testing, forward testing is you sitting in front of the computer live when the trade is in section and doing the same thing that you did during back testing, but now this time you have to engage on different things like patience, discipline, and controlled greed, right? Because back testing you could like speed it up and all of that, so you don't have to weigh and to see. But forward testing, you actually sit down in front of your computer, you're watching to see whether you're gonna be able to identify your pattern again live and be able to take action and control your greed. So at this stage, when you finish, you gotta do at least a month or two to make sure you get as close as a probability as your back testing. And when you do get as close as a probability as you was doing back testing, that's the beginning of your success in trading. Literally. The only thing missing now is picking the broker, found your account, and do the same exact thing that you was doing while you was forward testing, right? Throughout my learning journey, I lost a lot of money, and that's because I didn't know these different steps. Nobody breaking it down to me like this. And with the way I literally told you guys, it will be hard to lose as much as a lot of money like I did at the beginning, because throughout your steps, throughout your learning process, all you're doing is collecting data about a strategy or a specific thing that you keep on seeing and see what's the win ratio of it. And it's later on that actually you found an account after you build the confidence, after you have the data that back up that your strategy is actually profitable. That's when you start investing, even though it might be slightly different, because when money is involved, now you I don't know how to explain that feeling, but you get this feeling that could be hard to control. And now in your head you be like, I did in back testing, I was good. I did in forward testing, I was good. Now everything is exactly the same, just that I'm having this feeling. Now you know where to focus your energy on. That's the feelings that you have to now slowly control and get control over it. You get what I'm saying? So that's it for this video. I will be producing more content regarding how I personally backtest and forward test. And yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.